Welcome to On This Day in History. Here we talk about important historical events that happened at this date. In this episode, we will look at 5 things that happened in history today, August 25. Number 5. Galileo demonstrates his first telescope to Venetian lawmakers. On this day in 1609, he presented his telescope to lawmakers of Venice, an instrument which is 1.27 meters long, has a convex lens in front and another concave eyepiece lens. Galileo Galilei did not invent the telescope, but was the first to use it systematically to observe celestial objects and record his discoveries. He published his first astronomical observations using a telescope in March 1610 in his book entitled The Starry Messenger. Number 4. Voyager 2 spacecraft made a close flyby of Neptune. Happening on this day, 1981, this gave humanity its first close-up of our solar system's 8th planet, Neptune. This picture of Neptune was produced from the last cold planet images taken from the green and orange filters of Voyager 2 narrow-angle camera. As of this day, no other spacecraft has visited Neptune since Voyager 2. Number 3. Captain James Cook departs from Plymouth, England on his first voyage on board the Endeavour, bound for the Pacific Ocean. Captain James Cook was a famous explorer and naval captain who sailed thousands of miles across largely uncharted areas of the globe at his time. He had 3 major voyages, and the first one ran from 1768 to 1771. He departed from Plymouth, England for his first voyage on this day, 1768, and went on to chart Australia's eastern coastline and claiming it for Great Britain on 1770. Number 2. Charles de Gaulle walks the Champs-Elysees in Paris after the liberation of the city from Nazi occupation. During the Second World War, Nazi Germany with its formidable fighting force was able to occupy the French capital. The liberation of Paris was a military battle that took place during World War II from the 19th of August until the German garrison surrendered the French capital on this day in 1944. One of the focal points of the liberation of Paris was the symbolic walk that General Charles de Gaulle and his entourage did down the Champs-Elysees going to Notre Dame Cathedral. Number 1. NASA astronaut and first man on the moon, Neil Armstrong, dies at the age of 82. For our number 1 spot, we look at the death of NASA astronaut and commander of the 1969 US Apollo 11 moon mission, Neil Armstrong. Armstrong has become a legend in space exploration. He became the first man to walk on the moon, saying that famous line, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." This has become a pivotal moment for humans in our quest to conquer the last frontier, which is space. That's it for this episode of On This Day in History. I hope you liked it, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to see more amazing tidbits of history.